Continuing with the Tribune-Review High School Football Preview, I'm Kevin Gorman with Andrew Erickson, and we're here now to talk about Class 3A, where the Beaver Valley Conference is very Beaver County-centric and has some of the top teams in this class.
Yeah, and Aliquippa, Beaver Falls, Beaver, and Central Valley, you have 4 of the top 5 teams in the Tribs 3A rankings, and it's interesting because not all these teams necessarily will make the playoffs. Only 8 teams from the entire classification will be in the playoffs, so it's kind of a drawback to this new classification system.
And the Quips have been to Heinz Field 8 consecutive years, all at the AA level, but do you feel like they're still the favorites in 3A?
Yeah, they lose a lot of athletes, in a Kazon Pugh, our player of the year last year, but you have a lot of young players who are coming up. You have a Quantel Rames, a Division I defensive back recruit who will be playing quarterback for the Quips this season, so it'll be interesting to see some of these young guys stepping up, but Aliquippa, has had a long history of having these athletes.
Well, the other classification or the other conference that's going to be a big challenger is the Interstate, where Keystone Oaks and St. LaSalle join the schools that are formed in the Aliquippa Valley. Do you feel like it's going to be between St. LaSalle and KO for that final spot as far as the top 5 rankings go?
Yeah, there were some good teams in the AK Valley last year, but if Keystone Oaks has another great season with quarterback Alex Smith, I feel like they will certainly live up to that top 5 billing and have another great season against some new competition.
And St. LaSalle, although they lost Paris Ford to transfer, they do return Lionel Deans, who was a 1,000-yard rusher last year, so that would keep the Rebels in contention. Apollo Ridge lost its key running back to injury. Can you talk a little bit about what kind of a blow that was for the Vikings?
Yeah, Dwayne Brown is a potential Division I athlete that had a knee injury last season. Potentially when he comes back is when that team can get its spark. So it will be interesting to see October, November, if he does come back, what kind of spark that will provide Apollo Ridge.
If you want to read about the entire WPIAL, check out the Tribune-Review High School Football Game Plan, a 128-page preview section that comes out on Friday, August 19th.